Hey there! Welcome back to Hi English Channel. Today we're talking about something that makes everyone smile. Food. Yes, your favorite food. Because food isn't just about eating. It's about memories, culture, and connection.
Exactly. When you talk about food, you're not just talking about flavor. You're talking about your story, where you come from, who you share your meals with.
That's why this topic is perfect for improving your English. Because everyone loves food, right? And when you talk about what you love, your English flows naturally.
So, today, we'll help you describe your favorite food in English with simple, natural expressions you can use in daily life.
Let's begin with a question for you. What's your favorite food? Think about it for a second. What dish makes you happy every time you eat it?
For me, it's pizza. Fresh out of the oven, hot cheese stretching, that smell of tomato sauce and baked bread, every bite feels like a small celebration.
Ah, that's classic, Paul. For me, it's pho, Vietnamese noodle soup. When the steam rises and you taste the warm broth with fresh herbs, it feels like home.
See? We just described food with feelings, not just names. That's how you make your English sound alive.
Right. Let's break down how to do it. Start with, my favorite food is, then describe it with adjectives. It's spicy, sweet, creamy, soft, crunchy. And finally, add emotion. It reminds me of my childhood.
Let's practice. Emily, say it again slowly.
Sure, my favorite food is pho. It's warm and delicious with soft noodles and rich broth. It reminds me of family dinners.
Beautiful. Now you try it. Say out loud, my favorite food is... Go on.
Yes, say it confidently. Don't worry about mistakes. Talking about something you love makes learning easier.
Now, let's add more detail. How often do you eat it? Where do you usually have it? You can say, I usually eat it on weekends. Or, I love eating it with my friends.
Good one. Let's create a short dialogue. I'll start. Hey, Paul, what's your favorite food?
I'd say pizza. I love the smell of melted cheese and crispy crust. It always makes me happy.
Sounds delicious. Do you make it yourself?
Sometimes, but honestly, I prefer ordering it when I'm tired. It's my comfort food.
Comfort food. That's a great phrase. It means the food that makes you feel better when you're sad or stressed.
Exactly. Like soup when it's raining, or chocolate after a long day.
Now let's teach a few useful expressions you can use when talking about food. First, I can't get enough of. Example, I can't get enough of sushi. It's so fresh and light.
Second, I'm a big fan of... Example, I'm a big fan of Italian food.
Third, it tastes like heaven. Example, this cake tastes like heaven.
Haha, yes, these phrases sound natural and they make your English sound more expressive.
Now let's add a cultural touch. Did you know that in many Asian cultures, people show love through food? Parents don't always say, I love you. They say, have you eaten yet?
That's so true. Food connects people. It's not just about flavor, it's about care. When you describe your favorite food in English, you share that emotion too.
Let's help our learners with pronunciation and rhythm. Repeat after us. It's spicy. It's sweet. It's creamy. It's crunchy. It reminds me of home.
Good job. Try to say it with emotion. Don't just repeat. Feel the sentence. English is about feeling, not only words.
Here's a quick mindset tip. Don't aim for perfect English. Aim for real communication. When you speak from your heart, people understand you.
Yes, you don't need fancy words. You need genuine feeling. And when you talk about food, it's easy to express that.
Let's continue our story. Do you remember your first cooking experience, Paul?
Oh, yes. I tried to cook pasta when I was a student. It turned into a disaster. Overcooked noodles, sauce everywhere. But my roommate said, "Hey, it's not bad." And we laughed so hard.
That's adorable. See, even mistakes create good memories. The same is true for English. You might burn your words at first, but you'll laugh and learn.
Exactly. Mistakes are your seasoning. They add flavor to your learning journey.
So here's a little practice for our listeners. Complete this sentence. My favorite food is it's, and it reminds me of.
Pause a moment and say it out loud. Yes, right now. Don't just listen. Speak with us.
Beautiful. You're already improving. Even if you only remember one new phrase today, that's progress.
And remember, learning English through topics you love, like food, makes everything easier.
Stay with us, because after the break, we'll teach you how to talk about food experiences, ordering, recommending, and describing flavors like a native speaker.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's take this to the next level. You've learned how to describe your favorite food. Now, let's practice how to talk about it in real-life situations.
Picture this, well, not picture it, feel it. You're sitting in a cozy restaurant with your friends. The lights are warm, soft music plays in the background, and the smell of something delicious fills the air.
The waiter comes and says, "What would you like to order?" What do you say? Let's practice together.
You can say, "I'd like the chicken curry, please." Or, "Can I have the pasta?" That's polite and natural.
Exactly. You can also use "I'll have," like, "I'll have the grilled salmon." It sounds confident and friendly.
And when your food arrives, express how you feel. Say, "Wow, this looks amazing," or "It smells so good."
Don't just say good. Try other words like delicious, fantastic, flavorful, or tasty. For example, "This soup is so flavorful."
Let's create a quick restaurant dialogue. I'll be the customer. Paul, you're the waiter.
All right, let's go.
Excuse me, could I see the menu, please?
Of course. Here you go. Would you like something to drink?
Yes, I'd like a glass of orange juice, please.
Sure. And for your main dish?
I'll have the grilled chicken with rice.
Excellent choice. It's one of our most popular dishes.
Perfect. That's how simple and natural restaurant English can be.
Yes, the key is rhythm and confidence. You don't need to memorize big sentences. Just remember small patterns like "I'd like," "Can I have," "It tastes."
Let's try another example. Describing taste. You can say, "It tastes spicy," "It's a bit sour," "It's sweet and creamy," "It's not too salty."
And here's a fun one. It has a crunchy texture. That means it makes a nice sound when you bite it, like chips or fried chicken.
I love that word, crunchy. It's so fun to say.
Now, let's play a mini game. I'll describe a food, and you guess what it is. Ready? It's cold, sweet, and melts in your mouth. You eat it in summer.
That's easy. Ice cream.
Correct. Okay, your turn, Emily.
It's hot, soft inside but crispy outside. You often eat it for breakfast with butter.
Toast?
Yes, see? Even guessing games like this help you practice speaking naturally.
And you can do it alone too. Just pick a food, describe it aloud, and guess what it is. That's how you train your brain to think in English.
Exactly. And if you want to sound more natural, let's add a few idioms.
Oh yes, idioms make you sound like a native.
First one, piece of cake. It means something is very easy. Example, learning English with us is a piece of cake.
Second, spill the beans. That means to tell a secret. Example, come on, spill the beans. What's your favorite dessert?
And third, butter someone up. It means to say nice things to someone to get something you want. Example, you're buttering me up, so I'll cook for you again.
Haha, exactly. These expressions are fun and they connect language with emotion.
Let's move to our vocabulary spotlight, Charlotte's section.
All right, Charlotte's 3 favorite words today.
First, savory, not sweet, but full of rich, salty flavor. Synonym, tasty. Example, I love savory snacks like roasted nuts.
Second, aroma, the pleasant smell of food. Synonym, scent. Example, the aroma of fresh coffee fills the room.
And third, crave, to really want something to eat. Synonym, desire. Example, I crave chocolate after dinner.
Perfect. Now, to make it stick, repeat after us. Savory, aroma, crave.
Beautiful pronunciation.
Before we wrap up, let's connect this to your daily life. Next time you eat your favorite meal, describe it in English, out loud. Talk to yourself or a friend. Say what it looks like, smells like, and feels like.
And if you make a mistake, smile, because every word you speak brings you closer to fluency.
Exactly. Remember our golden rule. Done is better than perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be proud.
And one more thing, food connects hearts. When you talk about food, you connect cultures, memories, and people.
Yes, and that's the beauty of language. It's not just words, it's emotion.
So tell us in the comments, what's your favorite food? And why do you love it?
Use one phrase you learned today. For example, my favorite food is sushi. It's light, fresh, and reminds me of summer.
We'd love to read your answers. And if today's lesson made you smile, hit the like button and subscribe.
Join our next episode. We'll talk about ordering food in English and how to sound natural at restaurants.
Until then, remember, every word you speak is a step forward.
Keep learning, keep growing, and keep your English and your heart warm.
This is Emily.
And this is Paul.
See you next time on High English Channel.